Hey Ann, this is Alan over here at White Picket Realty. I want to thank you again for all your work, and I'm going to hand you a few more tasks and ask you to pause the other tasks that you're working on for now. I need you to change direction and start working on helping me fix all of the leads list. What we did is we took all of the leads that we've been working on the last few months and put them into one spreadsheet. So you see there's this huge spreadsheet that we've compiled. I'm going to send you a copy of it here shortly. All right. And what I need you to do is start helping me figure out which ones of these leads are worth pursuing and which ones are not worth pursuing. Okay. So the first one that you're going to see here is the leads HAR. Okay. You see that? That's the first tab. I need you to go through there and tell me which ones are going to be worth chasing. And what I mean by that is which of those properties that have been that are been terminated, withdrawn, or expired are going to be haven't gone back active and have not been relisted, which means they don't have an agent, and then I can come in and try to buy them or list them. Now, the way we're going to check that is by logging into HAR. You're going to click on Home, all right, and then you're going to get this little thing called Fast Find. Okay, when you click on Home, you're gonna get Fast Find. You're gonna type the address at the top. So I'm gonna do the top one there. That's 8747. Okay, and it's Preston Field. Okay, I'm going to try to keep this video as fast as possible, but if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. Okay, what we're looking for once you get the results, you're going to see a mixture. You're going to see what the reds are going to be sold, the purples are going to be expired, and the blues are going to be terminated. Well, the one thing that I want to do is check at least one red and at least one of the purple or blues. But the red tells me that it's sold, so I at least want to look at that for sure. The PAR report is what I'm looking for. So if you scroll over the number, you'll get this little pop-out window, and I'm looking for the little PAR report, which is the pencil and paper. All right. That takes me to a screen that tells me exactly what happened with that property. So in this screen, I can see that the property was originally listed at 225 and terminated in 2015, expired. You see the number, the word, the abbreviation EXP there, expired in December of 2015 at 219. Then it went back active. Then it finally sold. All right, see how I went pending and then closed. Closed means that's it, it's sold. So that means I don't want to chase that property anymore. I'm going to click close, hit home again, clear all, and start over. Now, make sure that you unclick this on market listings box, okay? Make sure, otherwise they're just not going to pop up for you. Let's go move on to the next one, 18726 Benton Court. Figure out what's going on with that one. Okay. All right. Okay, this one's perfect. Looks like this one was withdrawn or expired, and it has not been relisted. Great. You see that? Went active at 138. 122 days later, it expired at 138. Wonderful. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over here. On the ones that don't make sense, we're going to click on terminated. And what I want is for you to highlight them with this, where it says good, bad. Just click on the red for the ones that don't work. The good ones, highlight them with good. So I've done a couple other ones for you. The only thing I also want you to add is if you see them, but they did expire, just give me a date when they did, terminated or expired. I'm going to change this. Okay. Let's go back. Again, click home, clear all. Let's do one more. Let's do the last one that I did, 7811 Prairie Fire. See what comes up there. Oh, look, I forgot to undo this. It may not come up. Okay, so what came up is just a pending. This is a pending continue to show. See, it says P show. And the reason it came up is because that's considered active, right? But we only want to look at, remember that when we do this, it's best if we click that little button on the bottom where it says on market listings only, uncheck that. So let's try that again, see what happens. Now, because this one's already pending, this one's an easy one to skip. I don't want anything that's been pending, or I don't want anything that's active again. So here you can just tell me, hey, option pending, or pending continue to show. Okay. Where do you get that information from? Well, it's right there under status. Okay. Because it's pending continue to show, we're going to completely skip it, and then we're going to come over here and highlight it red as bad. All right. So just go ahead and move on to the next one. Again, looks like I haven't gone over my time limit, so I'm going to do one last one with you just so you can see another example. 20119 Pinto Ridge. Okay. Great. Let's look at that. Whoops. Long list. Hang on a second. What did Pinto Ridge come up with? Okay, looks like it was closed for $1,100. Let's look at that. I like to look at the top one when it's red, because I want to see when the date was. $1,100 means it closed for rent for that much. Here's our list. Let's see what's going on here. The computer's being a little bit slow. Okay, $1,100 at where? Here's how I'm going to figure out when this closed. Ready? I'm going to scroll all the way down, and you're going to look at the date there. Listing date, expiration date. Okay. Close date. All the way at the bottom, 2009. Okay, so that's not one that counts for us. I see another close date at 1/12. Let's look at the PAR report there. Okay, this one just closed in March, so this is going to be considered bad. We're going to not chase this one, so go in here and highlight it red. Okay, the other thing you're going to see on this sheet is some yellows. It's set for neutral. The reason that I did that, you can skip those completely, but the reason that I did that is so that I can sort this list and not lose track of what information goes where. So in case I want to change, for example, let me show you, in case I only want to see everything sorted out in ABC order there. All right, then I can make sure that I didn't lose track of the information. See, all the information is in the exact same place. See how that works? Nothing was broken. So these are what I call markers. I add markers to my spreadsheets for that reason. Go ahead and just skip those. Don't mess with my markers, so that we know that the information is in the right place. Okay, continue with the rest of the sheet, and let me know if you have any questions. After this, of course, I'm going to have you go through the high-end expireds, the Allen subject to lead, and the potential subject to deals. I'm going to have you go through all these 1, 2, 3, 4 sheets in the exact same manner. Okay, but first, let's go ahead and start with these here. Let's knock these out, and then I also need to make sure that before you start working on this one, Allen subject to lead and potential subject to deals, that we don't have any of the same. So we may have to, at some point, once this sheet is finished, we may have to go on these other sheets. For example, the Allen subject to and the potential subject to deals. This one's only got 348, so this one's easy to do. We'll do this one next. And then let's check them that they don't have duplicates first before we start diving into them. All right. As soon as that's done, then you are good to go with some of the next tasks that I'm going to hand you. The next task will include logging into HAR and checking my search manager. And in fact, I'll just send you a different video with that so we don't get these confused. All right. Thanks again. Please make sure you knock that out as soon as you can, as fast as possible, starting with the leads, HAR. Let me know when you're finished so we can review this one and then move on to the high-end potentials and Allen subject to. All right. Thank you.